Hi Gemini, here is your love reading for the month of April. I have pre-shuffled and laid out your cards, so we're going to get straight into this reading. Please excuse my washing hanging in the background. Now, the situation at the moment, we've got the Sun card. The most positive card in the tarot. It is a major arcana. The Sun card talks about feeling rejuvenated, feeling happy, feeling safe, feeling positive. It also deals with healing. So you may feel that you have recovered from some type of letdown or hurt. But overall, it is the most positive card and it's great to see, okay? Now, what's crossing that card is the Ten of Swords. Excuse my throat, but it's a bit croaky. We've got the Ten of Swords and it is reversed. And the Tens do deal with endings and completions to particular cycles. The Ten of Swords, it talks about a letdown. It talks about that feeling as though you've literally been stabbed in the back by somebody. But it is reversed, so it's talking about how this is now coming to an end, okay? You are healing from this, and we can see that with the Sun card there. But in the past, it could have been 2016, it could have been earlier this year. But somebody has let you down, okay? Now, down here in the present moment, we've got the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, it's about making a decision or a choice. But at the moment, you're choosing to keep the blindfold on because you're not wanting to either face up to the problem or you're not wanting for some reason to have to make the choice or the decision. Sometimes it can be about being between a rock and a hard place, whereby you know that either decision may not be great for somebody else. That's the only way I can describe it, really. That if we're talking now where you're choosing two people as example, it may very well be that you know if you choose one person, then you're going to obviously upset and let down another person. But either way, the choice or the decision has to be faced in order for there to be progress and movement forward. You cannot keep yourself in this position forever. Now, in the near past, and what may still be having an impact on you now, we've got the Three of Swords. Now, yes, the Three of Swords does deal with pain and heartbreak, rejection, sadness. So this card would most definitely be telling me why we've got that Ten of Swords there. I would prefer to see this card in the reverse position, but it is in the past. It can talk about a third-party situation. So it could be, for some of you Geminis, you were the one that had two people. It could be that the person you're involved with had another person. But also sometimes this card can talk about the need to get to the heart of the matter. And it may be that your partner may have done something else other than third party, okay? Maybe they've let you down or done something else to cause that Ten of Swords situation. The fact that it is a 10 as well, it talks more about it being a long-standing situation. As I said, it's not something that's just happened you know, like yesterday, okay? The fact it's a 10, it talks about, it's been there for some time, but it is now coming to an end, okay? But yes, for some of you, we could very well be talking about how there may have been a third-party situation in the past. And if that's the case, that may be why we've got the Two of Swords there in the present, that maybe you are the one that's having to make a choice or a decision between two people. If it isn't, then this card is talking about how there was the need at some point in the past to get to the true heart of the matter. Something had happened within this relationship. Now, up here in the best path to follow, or what you are hoping for, we've got the Hermit card, which is another major arcana, and it is reversed. The Hermit card, it talks about trying to gain inner knowledge, trying to gain a perspective on something. But with the Hermit, he needs to go within himself to find the answers. He's not going to find the answers he's looking for by, as example, getting advice from people around him. Now, as I spoke with that Two of Swords, there's definitely a choice or a decision here to be made. For some of you, if you had been in a third-party situation whereby it was your partner that did this, it may be that the choice now for you is whether you continue this relationship and forgive and move forward together, or whether you decide to end the relationship. But when the Hermit card is reversed, it can talk about an element of being obstinate. And in some respects, the need to face certain problems. And we, again, with that Two of Swords, can see that you're not choosing to face. There is a problem here. I don't feel it's causing too much disruption for you now, because we do have that Sun card there, which, as I said, talks about positivity, healing, and feeling much more in a happier frame of mind. But there is still a decision here that needs to be made. And it may be that you're going to need to go within yourself at the moment in order to find that inner knowledge and to try to gain a perspective here. If you go within yourself to find the answer to the choice or the decision you're trying to make with this Two of Swords, your outcome card is just as fabulous as you started off with the Sun card. You've got the Four of Wands here. Now, the Four of Wands is often referred to as the marriage card, okay? So yes, for some of you, maybe this relationship could progress to marriage. But it could also be talking about an engagement. It could very well be talking about moving in with somebody, taking the relationship to the next level. It can as well talk about going to a social event, i.e. a wedding or a christening. And it can talk about meeting somebody at one of those events. So for some of you who are single, it may very well be that you'd been in a third-party situation, or your previous partner had caused some of that pain from that Three of Swords energy. And it may be for you that you are in two minds as to whether to be able to go out and look for somebody new again, because of the pain you felt. For some of you, if we're talking ex-partner, some of you, your ex-partner may want you back, but you're again undecided as to whether to trust them again. It can play out differently for all of you. But the situation, the number one card is the Sun card. So we are talking about healing, feeling happy. Your outcome card is the Four of Wands. Again, it's a happy card. It talks about being social, going to social events. But like I said, it can also talk about taking a relationship to the next level. I'm not going to clarify that Four of Wands because it is such a positive card. I just feel for those of you that are coupled up, there's been something that's happened in the past that's created that Three of Swords and Ten of Swords energy for you. But in this month of April, we are coming away from that pain. There is definitely still a choice or a decision that is needed to be made. For some of you, that choice or decision may very well be to do with your partner. But it is Swords, okay, which is air energy. So we do have your own energy here, being a Gemini. But to me, it's more talking about needing to face the issue, needing to face the problem here. It may very well be that some of you have had this difficult situation within your relationship in the past. And for some of you, you may have been the one that partly created that issue as well. It may not have all been your partner. And by trying to gain some perspective here, going within yourself to find that inner knowledge, you may very well then come to the realization that you were partly responsible too. But either way, whatever the situation for you, this month is a healing month. It's much more of a positive month. And your outcome for the month of April is also extremely positive. So, Gemini, that was one of the quickest readings I've done so far for this month, I think. Just let whatever pain and whatever hurt that you've been feeling, let it go now. Leave it in the past. So that does bring this reading to a close. I really do hope it resonates with somebody. Thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. And I do want to say a massive thank you to all of my subscribers. I have now gone over 10,000 and I'm completely blown away by that. I never expected to even get one subscriber. So a massive thank you to you. Have a great month and allow that sun to shine. Thank you. Bye.